Very exciting. You've got Bach on the program.
Bach, yes, Bach on Earth.
This will sell out, I'm sure. This will be a favourite. It's not usual practice for the song company.
No, it's rare. It's actually a rare occasion that the song company sings Bach. Our angle on Bach this time, we're not presenting a great passion, or we're not presenting the B minor Mass, but is this simple and very touching document that Bach created when he married his second wife, who was 19 years his junior, Anna Magdalena Bach. He obviously had found a new state of domestic bliss in her. After all, he was a busy man. There were enormous and sometimes poisonous pressures on him as a composer to produce and keep on producing. He had children from his first marriage, and they were precociously musical. Carl Philipp Emanuel Bach, Wilhelm Friedemann. This family document, almost like a family album, like a photo album, but not photos of the children, aged 3, 5, 7, 9, but an album with little musical pieces. Some written obviously by Bach himself, but also by some of his elder sons. And little songs that Anna Magdalena would love to sing in a domestic environment, not on the stage, not necessarily in the church, but simply at home.
She was a very talented soprano, I understand.
She was a beautiful singer, that's right. And obviously he must have fallen in love with her voice. But her whole persona, and that he gave this little book to her, says so much. And then she embroidered on it, you see. The little book became not so little anymore after a few years. It became a living family album.
Jumping to the middle of the year, I believe that the song company is doing something very interesting with maps.
Maps, indeed. Maps, cartography, the way we measure the world, the way we look at the planet, and the way that it has changed over hundreds of years. The records that we need in order to navigate the world, in order to be able to travel from A to B. So very much a concept about place. And where we find ourselves, where we come from, and where we go to. And with music from literally around the world. Songs from China, songs from Latin America, songs from Australia as well. Australia, after all, was one of the last continents to be put on the map, so to speak. So we're actually working together here with the National Library of Australia, the Mitchell Library here, the State Library of South Australia, all of which hold fantastic maps from Europe, maps 500, 600 years old, maps also that were made here in Australia 100 years ago, and that tell us something about our changing attitudes really to this part of the world, but as we humans, conquered our little globe.
So talking about where we come from, and an obvious thing would be the childhood and our childhood, and you have a series. Your last concert actually relates to that. It's called Sweet Dreams.
That's right, and it is exactly about that, about our childhood. Sweet Dreams is a collaboration with Stephen Mushin. He's a Melbourne-based artist, a company called Stories from the Ground, and perhaps that says it all. And in their case it means they create stories, images, narratives with simple things, leaves, branches, things you find in the garden, things you find literally on the earth, in order to create images behind screens. So we're talking a contemporary or perhaps ancient form of shadow puppetry. Exactly. So it's something that appeals, and it's both to children and to us as adults, I think. It's something that is also common to many cultures around the world. We think of Indonesia, of course, but also other parts of the world. I think it's going to be a very, very beautiful program in every sense, and very complete, wholesome program.
Very sensory experience, and perhaps something that the whole family can enjoy, which is really something.
Yes, very much so. Not just for children, but for all of us. You know, the child within us, perhaps.
Musically, what can we expect from Sweet Dreams?
Lullabies, stories, all kinds of songs. Actually, don't have to be strictly lullabies, but songs, music that talks about the dreams, about the places where we want to go, and a nice, sweet way to finish 2011.
And you've got a special treat for subscribers this year. You've got a free CD.
We just put this little CD together with a number of songs, some Bach actually, you know, the famous tune Bist du bei mir, which brings back so many memories. Of course the opening of the great motet Singet dem Herrn, Sing unto the Lord, which is really expresses everything about singing, what it is to sing, and to sing with joy in your heart. And there is even a song from China that will of course be featured in our Time Traveler program. There is a lullaby that refers to the end of next year. So, and also some live performances from recent times.
Roland, thanks for sharing your thoughts and your inspirations behind next year's season. I know that your current song company subscribers are in for a treat next year, and of course our new friends.
Well, we hope to make new friends, clearly. It's why we travel, to make new friends. But also I hope that perhaps our own supporters and the people who have followed us for so many years find new friends as well, to share the song company concerts around. A simple way might be just passing it on to a few friends, either by email, electronically, or pass on a little brochure, or pass around this little CD that people will be sent the moment they subscribe. Very simple.